Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm going to be doing a super quick video. I'm going to be showing you my go-to eyebrow routine. I just thought it would be nice to do a little series of videos just laying out my basic routines. That way, instead of showing you guys how I do my brows in every single tutorial, I can just link back to this one tutorial and you can see how I do my eyebrows. And yeah, that's it. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm starting out with nothing on my face except for foundation, so I look a little weird right now. And I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Ebony and using this e.l.f. duo-ended brow brush. I think this is a great dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush like this. It's only about $3, I think, and it doesn't hold up quite as well, but in terms of actually applying the makeup, it does the exact same thing. So I just dip in, and I normally dip into the edge of the product because that's where it tends to be the most moist. Sorry, I know everyone hates that word. I go in at about the 2/3 mark of my brow. It's about right here, and I go straight across the top. And you can see here, I just have a really thin hair, but I line over that because I like the shape where the thin hair is. You can't really see it when I don't have product on. And then I'm following that shape, and right at that corner I flip around and go all the way to the tail, just like that. And then I'm dipping back in, and starting at that same 2/3 point, I'm following and turning and going down straight to the tail again. So it'll meet in like one straight point right there. And then without adding any more product to my brush, I'm filling in this end of my brow. For the corner / tail end of my brow, I use a pretty heavy hand. And then, again, without adding any more product, I very lightly go out to about the edge of my eyebrow. And then I use very light strokes and sort of mimic the hairs and paint upwards. And then as I get more towards that part that's already filled in, I angle my brush more sideways and use about medium-sized strokes. And once I get to this point, I take the spoolie end of the brush and I blend upwards, because normally there's still a harsh line left right at the edges of the brow, and we don't want that because we're going for a more natural looking eyebrow today. And then if I wasn't wearing foundation today, I would skip this next step, but since I am wearing foundation, I'm going to go ahead and line the underside of my brow with some concealer. And today I'm going to use my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in N10. I go very closely to the bottom of the brow, but I don't use a ton of concealer. If you're someone who likes a full coverage concealer, make sure you use a very light hand when doing this. And then I take my beauty sponge and I very carefully blend this down over my lid. And then I'm going to set the concealer that's over my lid. So I'm using the e.l.f. HD Translucent Powder and an e.l.f. Stippling Brush. And I don't use a lot of powder because my skin gets very crepey very quickly. And I'm just setting that right where it is. And I don't go too close to the brow because my brow isn't an oily area, so it's not really going to slip. And then for the final step, I'm taking the NYX Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. And I sort of scrape off the tip before I go in because it tends to get really clumpy right there. And starting with the outer edge of my eye, I comb these hairs and comb the tail downwards, and then I go towards the inner part of my brow and I comb these hairs more upwards, and then towards the middle I again just kind of brush them more to this side, so all the brow hairs should fade nicely into each other. That is it. That's all I do for my eyebrows. I'm just gonna finish up my other eyebrow and do the rest of my makeup. And this is all done. I like to call this my like in-between of an Instagram brow and a natural brow, because I am sort of carving out a new shape, but you can still see nice individual hairs. I like the fluffy brow look, but I also don't love the shape of my own eyebrows. So yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys want to see more short videos like this of just my go-to routine for different makeup things like foundation, mascara, highlighter, stuff like that, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to make more videos like this. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Bye!